Good evening, basketball fans. We are here tonight at Winchester Grade School for junior high girls basketball matchup between the Lady Calhoun Warriors and the West Central Cougars. The first game, obviously, on the docket tonight is the 7th grade game. West Central girls are sitting at 8-6 on the season. And looking forward to a good matchup here tonight against the Warrior squad. We'll have a mixed bag of folks on the mic for us tonight, I think. I've got two guys standing up here that might put a headset on. Who knows what they're going to do. And then Denny Vortman will probably join us a little bit later as well. My first game of the season, so I'm excited to call some basketball and start to get back in the field. So wishing both teams good luck tonight, and we'll be back here in about 7 minutes for the tip-off of the 7th grade game. This is Aaron Littig. All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the late start. We had technical difficulties, and none of us could figure out how to turn the music down here real quick. But we have got started with the action here. A real quick rundown as to starters. Looks like West Central. We've got number 3, Lily Freeman. Number 4, Ronnie Hubert. Number 12, Cora Wall. Number 30, Caitlin Renner. And number 45, Hadley Graham. There we go. I missed that.
Like Caitlin Renner went coast to coast for the lay-in.
Gotta like that start. That's number 44, R. Hillen for Calhoun with a nice drive and a bucket. Calhoun in a full court press. Lily Freeman trying to throw it over the top. It's picked off there by Clucky. Now Calhoun will reset. 3-point attempt there from Webster, no good. Rebound to Graham. Back to Calhoun. That's Hillen right back up with it. That's, I don't know what the R stands for. Number 40 is J. Hillen, and 44 is R. Hillen. Got the score updated there. Good pass, and Renner with the finish. That's Hillen down the left sideline. Trapped in the corner. Webster to Hillen. Hillen drives down the left rail. Fouled and the bucket. You can tell number 44, Hillen, she's aggressive, looking to get to the basket every time she gets the ball.
They're going to have to do something to change that.
She's catching and facing and looking to go. That first free throw is no good. Rebound to Renner. Outlet there. Now Wall bringing it down the floor for the Cougars. Starts the offense over to Freeman. Down to Graham. Kicks it right back out. Freeman left-hand dribble. Wall just inside the three-point line. Long rebound to Clucky. Hillen across the timeline. Ball screen. Little runner there. Nothing but net from Hillen. Nice high ball screen. Didn't get the defensive help there, and she had a wide open look. Steal by Hillen. She'll go back to the bucket and get fouled. I think that was on Hubert, I believe.
Yeah,
yep.
You're right.
I haven't been to many games yet, and when I just glance out there, the Wall girl and the Hubert girl look similar.
Yeah.
First free throw attempt there. It's no good. Second one. Gets that one to go. Calhoun in this kind of diamond and one. Good catch there by Freeman. Up ahead to Graham. Graham, good find to Renner on the opposite side, and she gets another bucket to go. Great look there by Graham to catch that and not just immediately think shot, see the floor, and I didn't know what Mr. Bishop was calling there. I didn't see the timeout. I thought he was giving somebody a tee in the stands over there the way he was talking, but quick 30-second timeout, it looks like, by the Lady Warriors. They lead it 9-6. Well, fellas, it's a quick one. I mean, Ryan, I know you're keeping the score, but you can let people know you're on here. Also, Mr. Derek Chapman.
Waiting on an opportunity, and it was taking so long. It's starting to get weird for me to jump in late like this. But just trying to figure out how to run this scoreboard here. And I do football games, but this is just a little bit different. I'm not used to it. But going back to Hadley there, what I was impressed with was her ability to handle the ball. She was running full speed on the court, caught a pass, and was able to get her composure and look to the basket and find Renner down below. But
and then Renner, I believe, has all 6 of the Cougar points. West Central looking to – that's a tough pass right there. Wall just wasn't sure where to go with it. Hillen with the steal. Crossover, knifing through the defense.
Good handles.
Yeah, good handles and then good soft touch around the rim. I mean, she changed directions 3 times below the free throw line. The pressure right now just getting to West Central a little bit.
Yeah, they're going to do a better job of finding passing lanes right now. It's Calhoun just a little bit too tall to be throwing those tall passes or passes over top their head like that.
Well, it's really the press is doing what it's meant to do, and it's speeding our girls up. And when you speed up, it forces you to do things that you don't really want to do and make decisions faster than you want to. If you just slow down for a sec, get a read, that's Hillen. Back to Hillen at the top of the key. They get a travel there. Hubert to inbound. Wall. It's another one of those just tough passes. That was stolen there by Cronable. And Coach Rose has seen enough of the press offense, and he's going to take a timeout and talk about it a little bit. We'll take the break. After the full timeout by the Cougars, they'll come out with maybe a different game plan on that press, but right now they're in the half court. Freeman had a little jumper there, looking a little too unselfish, trying to find somebody. Hillen's runner no good. Rebound to Hubert. She is down there in the trees. Good job of getting out of pressure. Over the top to Freeman. Stolen away there by Cronable. I had to get pronunciation check there before the game because I kept I look at that and think Cronable, but it's Cron, just so you guys know.
Got it.
That's Webster up to Cronable. Down in the corner to Hillen. Takes a look at it. Good use of the reverse pivot there just to give herself some space. Looking cross court. One extra pass. That's Webster. A little bit long. Freeman. Right now, just the size difference is, you mentioned it just a little bit ago, Ryan, like over-the-top passes with the length of what Calhoun has, they're going to get their hands on a lot of them.
And not just length, but athletic ability and quickness. It's a tough combination for the Cougars right now to deal with.
Absolutely. A couple substitutions in for the Cougars right now. That is Emma Chapman in there and Sadie Rose. Rose, jumper, partially blocked. Chapman chases it down. Through the defense. That shot's just a little bit long. Calhoun now. That's Hillen. Bit of a 1-2-2 zone action from West Central. That's Hillen again. Over to Webster. Real quick down in the corner to Clucky. That jumper's no good. Rebound to Hubert. Hubert has a chance here. That's Cronable who chased her down from behind, knocked it away. Hubert was trying to grab it with her feet.
Hey, whatever works.
7.3 seconds to go. Calhoun leads at 11-6. Hillen, good job just stopping short of the travel. Good defense there by Rose to not allow that last second shot by Clucky. And that's the end of the first quarter with Calhoun leading it 11-6. West Central ball to start the second quarter. That's Chapman. Finds Renner. Renner, good drive down the rail. Blocked there by Hillen. Good defense both. I like the drive by Renner. She has her only 6 points of the game. Hillen up ahead. That's number 31, Sievers for Calhoun that's checked in. That's no good. Rebound to West Central, and we'll try the half court again. Over to Rose. Rose's pass back to Hubert. Gets by her, and that'll be Calhoun basketball. Wall back in. Rose will go have a seat. And let's see, that's number 40. That's Hillen. Okay. Thought we had maybe a different player in there. Inbounds play for the inbounder. Three-pointer no good. Great pass there by Sievers over to Hillen. That baseline pass through traffic, that was good vision. Turnover, but Wall ends up with it. Up ahead to Renner, she loses it. Now we've got Hillen. In the corner to Webster. Her three, a two. It was a two. Good looking shot though. To Renner in the middle, I like that, that's better. Good job. Got it into the middle. That's Graham. No good. Rebound on the backside to Wall. Looking for Hubert, but it's going to be another turnover.
I think our girls just need to slow down.
That last press offense they had was good. They I think it was Wall who caught the inbounds pass. Took a bit of a break. Got Renner in the middle, and then she was even able to go cross court after that. Moving screen there by, that's 13. That's Tapin for Calhoun, who she's new into the game. Wall over to Chapman. One dribble. Good look, angle. She did take that one dribble to get a better angle, but I don't think she just created enough space for her to be able to wrap that pass around. Right idea, though. Graham was open. Hillen with the crossover. Down to Cronable. Back to Hillen. All the way over to Hillen on the other side. Good left-handed drive. Good read. Pull up. Soft touch. Good player right there. Really comfortable with both hands, she is, in terms of ball handling. Wall to Renner. Renner down the rail. Shot's partially blocked. Rebound to Hillen. Pushing it down the right side. Hesitation dribble, back to Hillen. Left-hand dribble drive. Just running over Hubert there. There's a size difference. Good post feed into Severs there, but as she dribbled it off her foot, it'll be West Central basketball. New player coming in here for West Central. That is Aubrey Sweeten. Wall back to Hubert. Trying to find Freeman. Ends up in Wall's hands. Good look down to Sweeten. Good outside kick. That's Freeman with the jumper. Excellent inside-out work there. Oop, that got tipped. I couldn't see if it got tipped or not. Clucky back in as Cronable goes out. Oop, there we go. Got the sub. That's number 20. Webster back in as Hillen. Jay Hillen will go have a seat. Sweeten into the game and with an assist and a steal right off the bat in the first about minute. Freeman over to Wall. One dribble jumper. Just short. Calhoun now pushing it down middle of the floor. Ooh, I thought she was going to take that. That was going to be deep. Yeah. She had me convinced. Yep, too many steps there. That one's going to be Clucky with a deep three. Back to the inbounder in the corner. Ooh. Excellent call there. A block that turned into a jump ball. Hubert, good defensive play. But it will stay with Calhoun. 2-3 zone from the Cougars on the inbound. Again, you're going to watch that inbounder stepping back in. Different play there. Over the top to Hillen. Kicks it out. Webster. Yep. Did she bank that in? It went in.
Yeah.
Hillen with the steal. She'll get fouled and go to the line for two. 2:06 left here in the first half. And that is Hillen at the line for two. First one's nothing but net. That one's off to the right. Saved by Tapin. Out of bounds, it'll stay here with Calhoun. Looking at Hillen over the top. That's tipped there by Wall. Gets it back. She drives all the way to the bucket and get a block and foul and shoot two. Webster there was unaware that she didn't have to try and save that.
Youth. That's just getting used to the game.
Yep. Was it? Well, obviously I'm older than both of you. But
substantially.
Yeah. Wall gets the first one to go. Was it always that way?
No, it was not.
Yeah, I don't think it was that way when I was in high school. You had to inbound it on your whatever side it was on, right? Wall gets both of them.
We had Coach Justin Fuller, which in wintertime is known as Ref Justin Fuller, came in the other night and was talking with the team a little bit, and that's one thing he mentioned. I think he said it was about 5 years ago is when it got changed. They kind of changed up some of those rules.
I even feel like it's been longer than that for that rule, though, where if you're inbounding on that side, you can come on this side and it's not that big of I don't know. But my point was, I don't think it was that way when I was in high school. Hillen back to the line. That one rattles out. 1:42 to go. Substitutions in for Calhoun here. That's number 15, Williams, and the other Hillen back in the game. Second attempt, no good as well. The other Hillen with the board will get a jump ball. That one will go to West Central. Graham checking back in. Sweeten will go have a seat. Wall to Freeman. And then Renner had it and just kind of, I think she lost it on the pass. Hillen with the steal. All the way in for the bucket. Wall to Freeman. Freeman. It's knocked away. She ends up with it, though, looking over top. Good pass to Graham. Graham off the glass. Man, I'll tell you.
Yeah, it's going to be there.
It's going to be there. If they can get it to there, Graham and Renner made all those shots.
Yeah. They're kind of taking my talking points away from me. I was noticing earlier how they're doing a better job of breaking the press. Just need to start looking backside a little bit. It seems to be open, but they're doing a pretty good job of that last couple plays.
Couple of more attempts there. Didn't quite get them to go, but it's helping build some confidence. Just getting the ball across half court, getting some good looks. You start feeling a little bit better about what you're doing.
West Central can continue to get a little more comfortable with this. I'd say Calhoun might need to pull it back, and West Central have just a little bit more patience or ability to kind of relax a little bit.
That's Hillen. Gets the loose ball to the other Hillen in the corner to Cronable. Looking to reverse it. Ooh, we got away with one there. That's all right. Can't get them all. Williams now. Hillen, Cronable, stolen away by Renner. Good read.
Good look.
Looks ahead up the wall. Wall has to chase it down. 15 seconds to go. Freeman over to Hubert. Up top to Graham. Graham's turn was partially blocked there. Now there's going to be a battle for the ball underneath the bucket. Jump ball. It'll stay with West Central. 4.7 seconds to go. Coach Rose, draw up your best scoring inbounds play right here. Freeman cuts through a little double zipper screen. 3 seconds. Good find to Wall. Wall's jumper good right at the buzzer. Nice set there by Coach Rose and the Cougars. Executed it really well. That cuts the lead to 6 at halftime. It's 20-14 in favor of Calhoun. All right, basketball fans, we're back. Same lineup from us, Aaron Littig, Ryan Little, Derek Chapman. We're ready here for the second half. West Central starting to figure it out a little bit at the end of the first half, having a little bit easier time with the pressure, creating some open looks around the rim and converting, and then great little executed inbounds play there right at the buzzer to get a bucket to cut that lead to 6 to hopefully have a little bit of a spark here for the second half. 2-3 zone here from West Central, which they were in a 1-2-2 most of the first half, I think, right?
I was having a hard time figuring it out.
Yeah, it looked like they dropped that point person in real quick, but there it is. 2-3 creates a steal right off the bat. Wall down the right side, trying to create some contact. What a tough shot right there. Wow. I like what she did, too. She finished off at 2 feet, tried to create some contact, was still strong enough to get the shot up. Another turnover by Calhoun. Lily Freeman. That ends up in Hubert's. For a second it did. Up ahead, that's Hillen. Unable to convert. Freeman with the rebound.
Right there.
That's a good pass to Sweeten. Turns around, kicks it to Hubert. Her 15-foot jumper, no good. Graham tried to save it from going out of bounds. It'll stick. It'll go back to Calhoun.
Uh-oh.
Did she hit the backboard?
Yeah.
Hillen in the corner to Cronable. Good defense there by Wall, making it hard to get that pass back out and reverse the ball. Hillen looks for the cutter. Finds the other Hillen right through the defense. Has to kick it back out. Cronable able to save it. Hillen with it now on the wing. Pressure right now, Hubert. When they pick it up from that far, you can get belly to belly there. That's not a good belly to belly spot. Hillen with a runner, no good. Rebound to Hubert, finds Freeman. Freeman looking ahead, finds Wall up ahead on the left side. Off the glass, no good. Rebound to Calhoun, up ahead to Hillen. She's got a look at it here. Hubert, undersized, able to get a hand on it and create some difficulty on that shot.
She was expecting some contact there.
Yeah. Expecting contact from somebody half her size. But good job by Hubert. Over the top, Freeman to Sweeten. Good pass up to Graham. Off the glass, no good. Wall gets the board, and she's going to reset. Knocked away. Freeman still with it. Knocked away again. Good defense there by Webster. Now Hillen. She's got Wall playing defense. Wall, excellent job trying to take the charge there. Right move. Set up. Maybe would have liked to have seen her be a step out. Right? She was kind of deep there. A step out. And Wall ends up picking up the foul. Hillen's first free throw attempt, nothing but net. First points of the second half for the Lady Warriors. Second attempt, rattles in. Calhoun back with the pressure here. The first time they've been able to really apply the pressure. I guess there was an inbounds. Good pass from Freeman. Great pass, Sweeten to Graham. Can't get it to go. I'd like to see Graham just kind of take a step into that pass versus just waiting on it. Take a step into that pass, and she's just got just a layup right out of it.
Good ball movement, though.
Yeah.
They're starting to figure things out, feeling more comfortable out there.
Nice cross-court passes. This is going to be a full timeout. There's 3:28 to go here in the third quarter. Calhoun leads at 22-16. All right, we're back out of the full timeout. Calhoun basketball under their own basket here. West Central in a 2-3 zone. Looking for Hillen. Good pin job. Kick out to Severs. Severs free throw line jumper. No good. Loose ball picked up again by Severs. That's Webster. Three-pointer in the corner. Rebound to Wall. Couple of just one sub in the game, it looks like. That's Chapman in the game for West Central. Hubert with it. Knocked away by Webster. Able to get it back, though. Up to Wall. Over the top to Freeman. Freeman, I'm not sure Chapman's the post player we want to hit down there. Undersized there, Emma would be with that turnaround. She may have a great up and under move, though. I don't know.
Oop.
Wall steps in, gets a steal. Chance for a layup here. Really good finish. I loved how she kind of looked around to see where the defenders were. Almost knocked away there by Chapman. Webster up top, back to, that's Tapin. Over to Hillen, Webster in the corner, foot on the line. Not a three-pointer, rebound there by Graham. You know what? I haven't been to a junior high girls game in a while, but I feel like there's less jump balls than what I remember, which is a fantastic thing.
That is not the case in 5th and 6th grade girls.
Yeah.
There's a steal by Webster. Up ahead to Tapin. She loses it. Picked up by Graham. 22-18. West Central battling and hanging around. One of those games where just a couple of possessions can make a difference. Hubert into the trees there, looking for some help. Good pass to Graham. Stolen away by Severs. Hillen up the left side. She pulls up for a jumper. Release, rotation, splash. Good rotation there by Hillen. Gets the bucket. That's going to extend the lead to 6 points for Calhoun. Let's take a minute here while we got, one of the legends in junior high basketball, season boys basketball. Kicks off Saturday, right, Coach?
It does, yeah. We got North Green on Saturday for the Winchester Junior High basketball tournament, and we're pretty excited about it. We're expecting good things out of both of these teams. They've been battling hard in practice. Of course, you don't really know until you get into a game, but there's been some battles in practice. They're working hard. Our 8th grade team has got just a little bit of everything. We got some big boys. We got some ball handlers. We got some shooters. And you look at the 7th grade team, and they've got some talent, but with that team, it's just the depth that I've never seen out of any other team. So we'll see how we can work all those players in and figure things out. But we got the girls back into action here. That's Sydney Rose, right? Which Rose?
Sadie.
Is that? Sadie Rose
Sadie.
Taking a shot there, and Chapman with the steal.
That's a tough one for Emma there. Good steal, but that close with that height. That's tough. Hillen. Nice little finish there from the volleyball line. Under a minute to go here in this third quarter. Rose to Chapman. I'm sorry, that was Freeman. There we go. Now we got it all figured out. Looks like Calhoun's decided to kind of pick up the pressure a little bit on the defensive end. It just seemed to be flying around a little bit more. Caitlin Renner checks in for West Central. Finds Rose. Over the top to Wall. Wall, that's blocked there by Severs. Now Hillen pushing it down the middle. She has a lane. Up top there. That's stolen away by Wall. Ooh.
Yeah, from this angle, it looked like she would have.
She had a lane.
Yeah, maybe make something happen there. But that's all right. Nothing wrong with pulling it out and see if we can work it around on the offensive side.
Rose drives into traffic, going to create a jump ball situation, and that'll be over to the Lady Warriors. 5 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Hillen, a little bit of a carry there at the thing, and then that's number 22. That's Clucky. A shot at the buzzer, no good. And score difference stays the same, right? No. Two, that's right. So Calhoun in the third quarter extends their lead. 8-point lead, 26-18. We'll be back for the fourth. Let's roll. All right, here we go. Fourth quarter ready to start. It'll be West Central basketball. Calhoun leads it by 8. West Central, like we said, they're just a couple of possessions away from making this a game here. They're looking inside to Renner. Renner down to Graham. Good kick out. Hubert, another extra pass. That's wall jumper, no good. Rebound to Hillen. Good ball movement there. Well, inside-out action, Hillen all the way to the bucket, left hand off the glass. Pretty move there by Miss Hillen. She is good with both hands.
Very good ball handler.
Freeman to Wall. Wall drives around Clucky. That ball pass knocked away. It'll be Calhoun basketball here. Clucky. Looking inside, they've got Hillen down there. That's stolen away by Wall. Wall going to take the time, set it up, get a good look on the offensive end. 1-2-2 here from Calhoun, extending the pressure a little bit. That's Hubert. Turnover, Clucky with it. Oh, good call, sir. Went down to one knee.
She didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah. Hubert to inbound. Looks like we're going to run that play here. Freeman. Back to Hubert. Hubert trying to go over the top to Graham. Graham ends up with it somehow. Shot's no good. Sievers with the board for Calhoun. That's Cronable, stolen away by Wall. Wall gotten in the passing lanes multiple times here in the second half, and a pretty left-handed layup. I love it. Using the correct hand. Into Hillen in the middle, knocked away. Sievers, corner jumper, long. Cronable's right there for the board and put back, though. Good bounce pass. Freeman up top. Stolen away by Hillen. Oh. Hillen all the way to the bucket again with the left hand. 32-20, 3:45 to go. Ooh, I like that pass from Wall. Freeman wide open corner jumper. No good. Renner battles for the rebound. Knocked away. Hillen with the loose ball gather. All the way to the bucket for a layup. Over to Freeman. Freeman gets that pass knocked away. It's 34-20. This is a perfect game if Coach Rose watches film with the girls to showcase like what a pump fake, what a pass fake would do, and a bounce pass around a defender who puts their hands up instead of throwing every pass over the top. Especially with Calhoun's size. That pass over to Webster. Wall almost with a steal. Hillen with the runner. Rebound to Graham. Now Hubert's going to set it up for West Central. Over to Wall. In the corner to Rose. Rose dribble drive. Draws the foul. She's going to get a couple of free throws here. This is number 2, Sadie Rose. Misses the first. Chapman's coming in for Hubert. Rose's second attempt. Looked good out of the hand. Nothing but net. Hillen with the little stutter step. Looking to reverse the ball. Looking for Sievers on the inside. Webster. West Central doing a better job here pressuring the ball on the perimeter, making it tough to make those passes. They get Webster in the corner, though. Her jumper's no good. Rebound to Rose. Doesn't really have numbers, but creates something there, and a foul. I think that Calhoun defender expected her just to kind of stop, and she just went right around her. Rose back to the line for 2 more. That first one rattles out. We'll get a substitution here for the Warriors. That's number 21, Owens, in the game, as Clucky will go have a seat. Just like the last time, Rose gets the second. 2 minutes to go here in the fourth. And the game, actually. Sievers wide open in the middle, like calling for the ball down there. Hillen drives baseline. Almost stolen away. Webster, free throw line to Sievers. She drives. Good defense there by Renner, not allowing that drive, but the outlet pass stolen away by Hillen. Jumper's a bit short. Sievers with the save. Calhoun ends up with it one more time. Looking to reverse it there. Webster now into Sievers. Hillen's jumper, no good. That's Owens, I believe, 21. Yeah, that's Owens with the rebound and putback. They had a lot of opportunities there, a lot of offensive rebounds. Finally got one to go. Wall just a bit too high for Rose in the corner. I'm impressed with, West Central, the end of the first half, beginning of the second, made some strides towards cutting it down, but Calhoun stayed pretty calm. They're not calm because they picked up the pressure in the half-court side defensively and started causing some problems, but they didn't get rattled.
Yep.
57 seconds to go here. Calhoun well ahead at this point. Going to get some substitutions in the ball game. That is number 42, Ella Coons, and 35, which is Millie Adcock, in for the Cougars. Owens looking for Webster in the corner. Calhoun's got a new player out there. That's 15. That's Williams as well on the floor. Webster, Owens. That jumper from Calhoun, no good. Coons battling for the rebound. They'll go back to West Central. Oh, foul.
Foul, yeah.
I thought it just went out of bounds. Wall over the top to Rose, able to catch that one. She is in the trees looking for Adcock there. Gets away from her. Now Webster. Under 20 seconds to go. That was Williams with that shot. Rebound to Sievers. Stolen away by Emma Chapman. She's got a chance at a layup here right at the buzzer. Lost it right at the last second. Wall with the board. Shot no good. And that'll do it. That'll be the end of the 7th grade game. Calhoun took a lead there kind of the end of the third quarter into the fourth and kept extending it. 36-22 is the final. I don't know what Calhoun's record is, but our West Central girls will move to 8-7 on the season. And we will be back in just a little bit for the 8th grade matchup. Our 8th grade girls are 13-2 on the season, and I've heard that the Calhoun girls are pretty good. So let's get ready for a good matchup here. So stick with us. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. Dillon. Number 11, Lola Dress. Number 32, Kayla Hayes. Number Number 3, Kate Adams. And now, the stars of the Cougars. Number 14, Isabella Lovecamp. Number 21, Bryn Evans. Number 22, Billy Maynard. Number 23, Kinsey Rose. And number 50, Caroline Smith. All right, here we go, basketball fans. Aaron Liddick, Denny Vortman here, ready for the 8th grade matchup. Starters for Calhoun, number 2, Hillen, number 11, Gress, number 32, Hain, number 31, Zipprick, and number 3, Adams. For the Cougars, 14, Lovecamp, 21, Evans, 22, Maynard, 23, Rose, and then number 50, Smith. And here we go. Already a steal. That's Rose to the bucket. Didn't quite get the layup to go. Seems like it's going to be a fast-paced game, Denny.
We've heard nothing but good things from Calhoun. I've had the luxury of seeing a couple of West Central games. Another steal by Rose here. She's going to throw it up there. She's going to be fouled and go to the free throw line. So I had heard a big win out of Calhoun. They beat the state champs from last year, Brown County. So we know that they're a quality program and quality team. So West Central's going to have their hands full, but we're no slouch either at 13-2.
Should be a good one. Rose gets the first one. Second attempt from Rose, nothing but net. I'm anxious to see. I didn't see us press in 7th grade, or looks like 8th grade maybe don't press a lot either. It could be a strategy against this squad though, so I'm going to pick up a foul there on Rose.
That's her first team foul, number 1. Probably one of those that you could leave that one alone. She kind of just followed the ball and tried to get it.
Hit. There we go, Calhoun. I got to learn these numbers. That's Grass up top to Hain, but that went off her knee. She seemed a little surprised. Another turnover. That's 3 turnovers for Calhoun, I believe. Started off. Lovecamp in the corner. Turnover there. Up ahead now. That's Hillen with it for the Warriors. To Hain, looking inside now to Zipprick. Rose aggressive on the outside defensively. Looks like that got kicked. That'll be Hillen to inbound for the Warriors. West Central in a 2-3 zone. Hillen up top to Hain. Back to Hillen in the corner. That three-pointer, no good. Rebound to Evans. Evans to Rose. Left-hand dribble. Ooh, I thought that was going to get picked, but that's Maynard with it now. All the way to the bucket. Left hand, no good. Well, that's one thing that Calhoun did to us in the 7th grade game, is kind of sped us up and got us moving a little bit quicker instead of, trying to slow it down when you need to move the ball. But Calhoun's turning it over too, so
yeah, Well, the blueprint is out there, especially if you watch the 7th grade game. You're not going to see a whole lot of difference.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to see the same kind of thing. So hopefully our 8th graders were paying attention. It's beatable. Like you said, you just need to slow down a little bit. It's exactly what a press wants to do. They want to speed you up. They want to make you make decisions that you're not quite sure about.
Yeah.
Make the pass that you're not quite sure about. Love Camp takes a seat for West Central. That's Sweden that comes in the game for. She played a little of 7th grade. A good little rebounder for West Central.
Maynard now. That's Rose from 3. No good. Battle for the board comes to Hillen. Hayne now with it, going all the way down. Good find. Was that Smith that got her hand on it, though?
Smith knocked it out. Saved a layup because it was a great pass.
And there's the 7th grade Hillen that checks into the game for Calhoun. All the way around to the inbounder in the opposite corner. That shot's no good. It's going to stick with Calhoun. Calhoun does a lot of the back to the inbounder on the inbounds plays. Hillen doing her thing, like she did a really great job of diving, getting the pin, and being big and being a good target for the inbounder.
Again, you go back to that 7th grade game. If you're paying attention, that was a lot of their play in the out-of-bounds plays. Yeah, they run that corner play here in the 8th grade, but they got that a lot. Can't let her step in front of you.
West Central breaks that press. Rose is going to set it up. Maynard, left-hand dribble over to Sweeten, down into Smith. Smith's shot's blocked. Calhoun will take it down the other end. That's Gress. They're looking inside, get it back to Hillen. She goes right down the middle and finishes with the right hand from underneath the basket. Calhoun with the lead. Rose right down the middle. Good screen by Smith to kind of create that opportunity. Hillen went high to help, and she just pinned her and allowed Rose to get the bucket. That's one of those where, you treat it like it's not a screen, like you're pinning for.
It's a seal. It's a
seal. There you go.
Call that a legal moving screen.
Yeah.
Rose with the rebound at 2.5. Oh, she makes a pass that shouldn't have been made. Goes it cross court. She gets the ball back, and it's going to be a timeout for West Central. It's a lot of action in the last 10 seconds.
Yes, it is. 5-4. I don't know. He's probably going to do a 30 here. And it's very similar to the 7th grade game in the beginning whenever Calhoun is putting that pressure on. We're just wanting to, go real fast when we catch it. Either the person themselves going fast or just trying to get rid of it fast. And when you're just throwing passes over the top with a lot of air under them, that's what they want you to do, and they're going to be able to get their hands on some things and create some havoc from there. So it's so hard to get kids to just catch it, just take a count, take a beat, see what's there, let some movement happen from your press offense, see what you got. Millie there, up ahead. That's Sweeten now gets it knocked away. Hillen able to get in that passing lane and create that turnover. West Central in a zone defense, inside to Hillen. Yep.
Going to get Evans on that one on the backside. Going to say it's on the floor. That's team foul number 3. It's first on Evans. Here comes the corner play. Hillen's had a lot of shots at it, hasn't she?
She got that one, and they're doing it on both sides. So they have a play where she steps in same side, and then the other one where they reverse it all the way around and get a shot in the corner.
(8-4) Calhoun. Another turnover for West Central. Almost picked it off with Maynard.
That's Hayne. That shot's no good. Rebound to Smith. Now up ahead to Maynard. Good crossover, left-hand finish, no good. Evans with the board. Nothing going there. Calhoun with the rebound. Those are two good takes by Millie there. She had one a little earlier, just didn't quite get the finish. And that's on her, her left-hand side. She's a lefty. Those fall. It's a different game. What do you call?
Well, he just called an official timeout, I guess, because of Hill. Hill
Okay.
looked like she was limping quite a bit. Wanted to get her off the floor, so she subs herself out.
That's good because she's got a giant knee brace on, and hate to see a young one having knee injuries and problems that early in life.
Well, it was a good call by Dave because there was no advantage at any
Yeah.
point, so it was a good time to stop it and just get her out.
Under a minute to go, turnover, West Central now, Maynard up top. Turnover, trying to get too deep there. This is Hain all the way down to the bucket. Nothing. That's Evans with the rebound. Maynard now up ahead, finds Smith, and she just looked before she caught it. She had her head going to the rim before that ball even got there.
What a nice pass by Maynard, you're right, and just it's almost like those, and we've all been in those situations where you're so wide open, you just either miss the layup or you don't catch the pass first, and that just happened for Smith. It's like the football player that's wide open in the end zone with nobody around. Are you going to catch it?
Yeah.
It's the hardest probably play.
A lot of pressure right then.
Yep.
10 seconds to go here in the first. They get it down to Hain in the corner. She dribble drives. Good baseline pass down there. That's number 11. That's Gress with the finish, but that was created by the pass by Hain. That kind of baseline all the way across the lane. Good vision and pass, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. Calhoun leads it 10-4. Stick around because I have a feeling this one's going to be high, fast-paced, and exciting game. So we'll be back. We're ready. Second quarter, West Central basketball. 1-2-2 zone from Calhoun. Maynard dribbles through. Good find on the opposite side for Smith. I love that against zones, if you're able to get penetration to look opposite. And Millie's been getting that initial penetration, but she's ran into that second-level defense a couple of times and created some turnovers. Right. So if she can just manage that second level, I think she'll be able to create some stuff for us. That was Hillen there with the jumper. Back to Maynard down the middle. Going to have to create there. Good catch by Smith because that was a bullet pass. Maynard's three-pointer short. That's to Renner with the board. It gets stolen away by Hillen. Hillen now against Maynard.
I agree. It was kind of a late call, but Maynard did come across the body there. It's her first foul, though. No, nothing hurt there. Team foul number 1 early in the second quarter. Same play. We're going to have to start adjusting to this. We can't let Hillen just take shot after shot after shot. She's probably taken 4 of those already.
Yeah.
And she's hit 1 of them.
Yep.
She's doing it for a reason, folks. She probably can score.
Yeah. Substitution in the game for Calhoun. That's number 1, Wallendorf. And here's the one where, oh, no, that'll be number 11. That's Gress taking that one. Hillen, good one-handed skip pass. Ooh, they're going to get Smith with push from behind. I think that was more of a result of size difference that moved number 11 more than it was a foul. Gress out of the game. That's Hain.
Really impressed with Hain.
Yeah.
She's getting penetration, but she's making some great passes. Some of them even just one-handed baseline passes. There's Hain now with the shot. She could have made it perfect the way I was setting her all up for that one. She's a nice ball handler. Looks like she does a great job facilitating the offense.
Excellent execution in terms of moving the ball right here against the zone defense by Calhoun. In the middle there, that's Ziprick. Her shot's no good. Smith with the board, up ahead to Maynard. In the corner to Rose. Thought about the 3, just kind of mishandled it a little bit. Baseline drive all the way to the bucket.
Another one of those seals by Smith.
Yeah.
Gives her a path to the bucket.
Rose back to the free throw line. Nothing but net for her. Good follow through from Rose there. Really snaps the wrist.
She has 6 of the 8 West Central points, so need to get some others going here. We've had opportunities, and we're still in this basketball game.
Good recognition by Smith to step in and get that pass. It's collected by Rose. Over to Maynard. We'll get started here. Dribble drive. Renner down low to Smith through her hands. Evans kicks it out. Long board. That should stick with West Central there.
Nice shot by Evans being aggressive, but I want her to be even more aggressive and go ahead and take the shot.
Yeah.
You know, it's great that you're looking for your teammates. We did get a wide open 3-point shot, but take the shot, young lady.
For sure. Renner looking down low to Smith. It gets knocked away.
What a nice job by Ziprick to get in front of that. And they say it's going to be Calhoun basketball.
Oh, wow, okay.
It kind of got blocked as we get kind of underneath us there. I don't know what happened. But I do know whatever happened, Dave said it loud, and I didn't hear it.
He was confident. Maynard, great hustle right there. Stole it, went through contact, unable to get the finish for the layup, though. Now Calhoun's back the other way. Haynes, some hesitation dribble, knocked away again by Maynard. She gets her hands on a lot of stuff.
Well, we talk about it a lot with certain players, you know, whether we're talking boys basketball, girls basketball, but it's just that it factor that not afraid to put their nose in there.
Yep.
And Maynard's one of those basketball players. She's got stuff, obviously, everybody does to work on their game, but that's something you can't teach, what she's doing out there. I feel like you either have it or you don't.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. I just feel like, you know, there's are there tweeners out here. You either stick your nose in there or sometimes you just a little passive.
Yeah, I totally agree. That's Love Camp. She's trapped. That'll be, she ended up out of bounds there.
Not totally her fault, as a double team came and everybody just kind of stood in their position, so she had nowhere to pass the ball. You need to find space in zone, and that's, again, we talk a lot with our youngsters, you know, how to find space. They don't really truly understand it. The older you get, you'll start to get it, but zones are hard for young teams to kind of to learn, and in that case, Love Camp, nobody really even moved to an open area, find that soft spot we talk about all the time. So she was kind of hung out to dry there.
Haynes, step back. You get it back to her here. She's going to look to drive baseline. Good defense by Rose. They got a trap there. Going to get a timeout there. Dave always with the great explanations.
Yep.
So timeout there. They're going to go full timeout. There's 2:06 left to go in the first half. Calhoun leads at 13-8. Timeout with a good trap down there by Rose and Maynard. Calhoun got the timeout, so we'll come in, and it's going to go all the way around into the corner to Hillen. Through her hands. We were ready that time, though. Maynard was already over there.
Cora Wall into the basketball game for the first time. I mean, she might have been right in there right before that timeout.
Yeah, she did.
She had a nice 7th grade game in the half that I saw. Nice passing by West Central. High-low. Now Evans gets the rebound. That's what I like to see.
There we go.
Staying aggressive. Cuts the lead to 3.
That is Gress with it. Finds Hillen. Three-pointer. Nothing but net from her. They answered back, so they're going to go to Wall. That goes right through her hands. Stolen away. That was picked up by Zipprick. Adams to Gress. Zipprick in the middle. Finds Hillen. Wallendorf. Good skip pass over to Hillen. That jumper a little bit short. Maynard now looking to push. Good decision. Didn't really have anything. Looks for Rose on the wing. Ooh.
I don't know if she did it or not, but it sure looked close. A double dribble almost. Oh, nice idea out of Rose. She just led the post guy. I think that's on Rose, the pass. I mean,
it was also kind of a bullet pass.
Yeah,
you got to have some touch on that.
And Smith is sealing up, so her body is naturally taking her up towards the free throw line, and she threw it way too far to the baseline side. Correct that a little bit. We have 2 points.
Maynard hand on another pass. Knocks it out. And Hillen's going to come back in, hopefully.
Good to see her back. She was the one we called the timeout for, or official's timeout, to get her off the floor. She was limping a little bit.
Ooh, that might have been touched by Gress. Nope. Now they might look for the younger Hillen in those inbound sets. Gress to Zipprick. Now the Hillen at the free throw line. Maynard rips one away. Coach Rose should start keeping just a touch stat for Maynard because she gets her hands on a lot of stuff. Now that's Wall. Wall's going to have to, it's a tough position. The 8th grade game here, she's going to have to be really physically strong and aggressive in the right way. So don't be afraid to catch and rip and get away from the defense with an aggressive drive. That doesn't mean you have to go all the way to the second one, but don't be afraid. Maynard over to Wall.
Looks like she took your advice. 2 seconds left. We're going to have to get something, and that's going to be a foul on the ground.
I think that's on Hillen again. Or nope, they went 3 on that one.
0.6 seconds here before halftime. It's an 8-point lead. They're going to try to tip it up and good. Wow. What a quick shot by Caroline.
She
Makes
ripped
it
that thing
18-12.
down and went right back up with it. That was a great play. Great play. That's they did that at halftime of the seventh grade game too. Got a last-second buzzer shot. So maybe that will create some momentum for the second half. But that'll do it for the first half. 18-12. Calhoun leads it. All right, here we go. We're ready. Second half action, 18-12. Calhoun leads it. We'll see what Coach Rose and the Cougars have up their sleeve here in the second half to change the flow of this game right now. Still in a zone. That's Hain with it. And Evans with the tie-up.
Nice job by Lovecamp. Just kind of stayed on her hip, drove her right into Evans, and tied her up.
Maynard down the middle, over to Rose.
Well, they're going to get Lovecamp for an illegal screen. I don't know.
I didn't even see it.
It was the seal play again, where they're kind of just sealing up, and
maybe she's just not as sly about it as Caroline is. Lily with another steal on that good left-hand side, unable to. Yep.
It's one of those things where we talk about, kind of off air. We better figure out Hillen and that out-of-bounds play. Well, they better figure out Maynard. They better figure out where she's at and how she's getting her hands on the basketball, because there's several opportunities there that she's had at layups.
Gress looking for Ziprick in the middle. That's Lovecamp, unable to secure that steal. And then Hillen, now it's tipped away. Maynard's going to tear up everybody diving into the crowd. Unable to save it, it'll stay with the Warriors. Well, the old junior high boys trying to get into it a little bit here, seeing if that's going to help. That jumper just a little bit short from Gress, and we'll go to West Central. It's also not often you see a double left-handed backcourt.
We were just talking about that yesterday on the air, where we had two lefties. Is that a thing? Millie would turn, yes. That's exactly what she had last time. She just took off with her left hand and tried to force it into the middle.
And I think that's just taking account.
Yep.
Catching the ball and just stopping and looking. That's Rose for three, nothing but net. That cuts the lead to 5. Love Maynard up top there. That's Gress. Lovecamp down in the corner to Hillen. Back up to Hain. They got Ziprick in the middle. Hain pulls the trigger on a long three. Ziprick with the board. Back to Hain. Kicks it over to Hillen. Her three-point attempt gets it to go.
I would say that's pretty much the theme of the game. Every time West Central gets close, Hillen hits a big shot. Nice job by Maynard. She breaks the press. Pass ahead to Smith, and she puts it in, and it's fouled. So a chance for West Central to answer the old-fashioned way.
That's right. I gotta comment on Caroline's shoes. Those are custom Sabrina 3s, I believe. It's kind of hard to tell. They're either 2s or 3s, but I think they're 3s. That colorway. I'm not a huge fan of the mismatched shoes, but I do love the color that she went with. Those are solid.
There we are. The shoe game is back. Stay tuned. Do we give it away? No, I'm not going to give it away.
No, we're not doing it. That three-pointer from Hill a little short. Rebound to Gress. Hain thought about it for a second. Now Calhoun back to moving the ball around the perimeter. Looking inside to Ziprick, nothing. Hain over to Wallendorf. Hain dribble through. Nice job by Smith there to step up and make her have to make a decision. Ziprick, Hillen. Cross-court skip pass to Wallendorf. It's short. Rebound to Rose.
That'll be a foul on Hillen. That's her second. Team foul second.
That's kind of one of those loose ball. I don't know if you could have called that a foul or not. It kind of happened after it already hit her hands.
That, and I think it was almost like they both got there at the same time. So it's like go fish, figure out who you're going to give the foul to, and I think they did a good job of just letting it play out.
That's Hayne with it. That three-pointer's no good. Back to Hillen. Hillen's jumper is good. Coach Rose going to get a timeout. Looking for full or 30. Maybe Dave will just decide for him. Yep, we'll just go full. So going to take a full timeout. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go in this third quarter. 25-17 Calhoun. We already talked about what time do the games start on Saturday?
See, junior high boys tip off at 4 o'clock on Saturday, so that'll be West Central and North Green, and then after that it'll be Brown County and Carrollton starting at 6:30, so it's 7th to 8th, like
right.
The old junior high tournament. So we were just talking on our way back up here that this is our favorite time of year. I know Coach Little's more of the football guy, but he's going to be coaching the basketball team, and we're looking good. I've seen a couple practices, so like what I see.
They don't look like they lack in the area of moxie.
Yeah.
They're not lacking there. That's for sure. But then we will also that'll all be on WC Athletics, and then the following week, every night, there will be games. WC Athletics as well here in at Winchester Grade School.
Yep, good teams will be there. Brown County, Triopia, Carrollton, and North Green.
Over the top to Love Camp. Good catch there. Finds Rose opposite. Tough pass there. Maynard. Skip pass over to Rose. Down
nice
to
catch.
Yeah, that's a tough catch. That's actually one thing that I would say to Rose and Maynard is they throw really hard passes.
Well, battle are the Cougars. It's going to skip out to Maynard. Her shot is no good. Another battle for the rebound. Finally, Calhoun comes down with it. Not before West Central got a couple chances at it.
Back to the passes. Crisp passes are wonderful. Nobody wants to see lazy passes, but being able to identify when to take a little off sometimes is a key part of passing.
Especially when you look at a post player that's going the other direction. I said that earlier. Nice job by Caroline to catch that one, and she passes ahead to Smith. She scores. Both of them, Evans, both of them could have scored on that play.
Yeah. Now that's Gress in the corner. Zipprick right in the middle. It gets knocked away by Evans. Ends up with Rose. Now Maynard down the left side. Opportunity for a score there. Left that layup. She's missing everything short-sided.
Yep. Just one of those nights right now, but she's providing a lot for us outside of scoring. And she's going to find it late. I just feel it.
I do too. Wallendorf, that jumper's long and no good. Rose.
This is where Rose is. She's actually a lefty, and she keeps trying to cross back up to her right hand, and I feel like she's got the advantage up the sideline. Yeah. It's not that you have to go head down sideline.
Right.
You see the trap coming towards you. Retreat, keep your dribble, retreat, give yourself space, and then make your pass. That pass was doomed from the start. Cross court, gets picked off by Calhoun. Now Hillen has it. Over to the other Hillen. Shot up. Nothing but net. That's a dagger.
Yeah. She has a really nice release as well. That's number 32, Hayne.
She has a great all-around game. Rose all the way to the basket, leaves it short, battles for it, saves it. It's going to go to Calhoun. I'm loving her game. I'm loving the way she handles things, obviously facilitating the basketball, but just a lot of things that she does is very smooth.
2 seconds to go. Hayne gets a look here at the buzzer for three. No good there. That'll do at the end of the third quarter. Calhoun has extended that lead a little bit. It's 30-19. 1 quarter left to play. Stay with us. Fourth quarter begins with Calhoun having the basketball. They lead it by 11. That pass is going to sail out of bounds.
That's what I was going to say. We just need something to happen to get get some momentum. You don't have to score all 11 points here in in a couple minutes.
Get
nice
some
to get a few.
Ooh, a lot going on down there. Rose ends up with it. It's Maynard's three-point attempt. No good. Rebound there. Hillen. Now Hain will bring it up. That is to the younger Hillen there. One of the few times she didn't finish at the rim tonight. Rose to Maynard. Spin dribble. I like it. Smith fighting for the board. Somehow that ends up, it's ended up in Lovecamp's hand. Don't do it.
Don't throw it. Oh, man, she didn't. Nice job by Lovecamp. She gets the rebound, throws it up there, no good. Battle for the rebound. Calhoun Hillen, young one, comes away with it, but just throws it away.
This last 30 seconds has been I don't even know, just madness out there.
Nice job. Yes. Nice job by Maynard. She finds Smith. She's fouled. Talked last night about Smith. She always wanted to put the ball on the floor. She'd catch it, put the ball on the floor. Tonight, not seeing that.
Yeah.
I'm not taking any credit for it.
Yeah.
But she's doing a great job of keep the ball high and not trying to do something. I think you use your dribble when you need to create your space as a post player. But there are times when it's just catch and go.
She got the first one. Smith's second attempt, just off to the side.
Oh, the old boys down there giving the official a hard time. Be careful, boys. Remember, you play Saturday, and I imagine he's going to be one of the officials at some point.
Probably would be. 10-point lead for the Warriors. Inside to Hillen. To Hain. I don't know if they call that a double dribble anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like that's something that's changed.
I've always been told there are fumbles in basketball, and they consider that maybe a fumble.
Yeah. But like I've always thought, if a pass is coming to you and you push the pass down and it hits the floor and you pick it up, like that's a dribble.
Yeah.
But I see that a lot and it doesn't get called anymore. Who knows? I don't want to be, get off my lawn guy.
We kind of are in some of our.
I don't want to be that guy, but
Get off my lawn. But just get off my lawn.
yeah. .408 remaining. West Central inbound. I don't know what happened.
I don't either, because
Maybe she hit the handrail or something with her arm on the pass. That's Lovecamp corner three-pointer, just rattles out. Board to Hain. Excellent crossover to Hillen. Hillen in the corner to Gress. West Central picking up the pressure on the perimeter a little bit. Haynes three-pointer off the backboard. Evans with the rebound. Maynard across the timeline, over to Rose. Rose right-hand dribble down to the baseline, spin dribble. Hits Maynard at the top of the key, over to Lovecamp. Lovecamp's three-pointer. Smith is really working down there. Battling, trying to go to the area where the ball's gonna be, right? Not just standing still and hoping the ball comes to her on the rebound. Bullet pass over to Gress. Back up to Hillen. That's Adams. Good ball movement. Gets a wide open corner jumper. No good, but she gets her own rebound there. We had a couple of Cougars there. Just kind of let it fall between us. Stays with Calhoun. They're doing a much better job now with that inbounder play. Oh, they're going to get Evans there with a foul for sure. Inbound, Zipprick back to Hillen, corner three-pointer, no good. Rebound to Smith. That one's going to get picked off by Adams. I don't know if he called a foul or a jump ball.
I think it's a foul here on Rose. .245 left to go in this one. West Central down 10. They're going to have to start ramping it up even more now, trying to make some things happen. Calhoun is doing a great job of just working the ball.
Evans chases it down, up to Maynard. Maynard now down the right side, over to Lovecamp. Trying to save it. Rose tries to save it, but I think she was on the line.
I'd like to see Millie keep that one.
Yeah.
You know, and it's nothing against Lovecamp. She was just in an awkward position, you know, in a transition pass where I think Maynard had the better option. But I love the fact that Millie's looking ahead, and they're, you know, obviously Lovecamp was ahead of the play.
Going to get a timeout again right before. Good job, Dave. Right before the turnover was about to happen. Going to get a 30-second timeout, I believe. 2:14 to go. It's 30-20. Calhoun's favor. What else? Anything else upcoming? I mean, everything's about to be upcoming.
Yeah.
You know, high school girls basketball practice started this week. High school boys start next week, and then we're going to have 4 basketball teams rocking and rolling.
Yep.
And that makes me pretty excited.
Yeah. We're both going to be stretched pretty. You've got a girls basketball player and, of course, a high schooler now. I've got a high schooler and a junior high boy. So calendars are filling up.
Indeed. Adams back to Hain. Ooh.
I like, the aggressiveness. West Central's going to have to.
There we go, Mr. Bishop.
West Central, with 2 minutes to go, is going to have to start. Those are, that's 14 foul now for West Central. They're going to have to start thinking in that order. I think if I'm teaching that, though, if Millie's getting some pretty good fouls, go for the ball and maybe you get a steal. You don't have to be so deliberate right now. Just like that. Now get on the floor. There you go.
Oh, man, that's got to hurt.
There you go. I love that hustle.
She took that like she landed all her weight right on the ball. That's going to knock some air out of her, but she don't care. She's just going to get up and keep going.
We've said this before with some players, throughout, announcing in the last couple of years, if there's, Jada Lawson comes to mind too, if there's a 50-50 ball, it's not so 50-50 anymore. If she's going after it, she's going to get it.
Yep, for sure.
She did there, a great hustle play. She's had those plays all game long. Offensively, she hasn't had the game probably wish she would have had, but she's kept us in it with her defense. And, again, one of those that's facilitated a lot for us in transition.
Left-hand dribble, trying to find Rose on the opposite side. Penetrate, kick to Lovecamp in the corner. That three-pointer rattles out. Rebound to Evans, put back, rattles out. Smith now with the board, another chance at it. That one's high off the glass and no good. Zipprick with the board. Just unable to convert in a couple of opportunities there. Now in the corner to Gress for Calhoun. Finds, that's Hillen. Probably could have been a foul there. That'll be out of bounds. West Central basketball here. Maynard finds Rose across half court.
We're going to have to start getting downhill. Rose with the long shot. It's left short, and Calhoun with the rebound.
Now Hillen. Hain with it up top. Love Camp, the loose ball. It'll be a jump ball. It'll go to West Central. Right at a minute to go. 10-point game. It would have to be a miracle for West Central to make this comeback. Evans, I like the idea. The pass was scary, though. Rose with the turnover.
Be a 30-second timeout for Calhoun. We'll just keep it here. I mean, I think if you're looking at this game, yeah, it's going to take a miracle to get 10 points. But there are a lot of positives, coming out of this game. They handled most of the time the pressure that was thrown at them. Did a great job looking cross court. Got their hands on a lot of passes. We just missed a lot of. I won't say they're bunnies, but a lot of close shots. They were contested shots. A few of those go in, and now we're looking at a 3 or 4 point game.
A little bit different. I mean, I love the energy of everybody that's been on the floor for the Cougars. You got an energy leader, and kind of Rose and Maynard, but everybody else playing hard, doing their role. I love our two bigs, Smith and Evans, who don't seem to try and do too much, which also I'd like to – there's been multiple times when both of them had some open shots and didn't take it. So a little bit of aggression there, but I love that they just kind of trying to play their role, rebound, defend, make open shots when they get them. That's Hain. Now down to about 40 seconds left to go in this game. Ziprick to Hillen. Calhoun's going to be happy to just move the ball on the perimeter. I'd keep it in this young lady's hands as much as possible. Hain, she does a real good job of good decisions with passes, handling the ball. Down to 10 seconds, and we're just going to run this clock out. That's going to take West Central's record to 13-3. But again, lots of stuff to be happy about in terms of energy, effort, and things that are out there. And it was fun that I finally got to come watch a junior high girls game.
That's right.
Fun to see what we've got and what the future might look like for our high school program.
Well, nobody likes to lose, but again, if you can take this and make it a positive, again, it's not like you got throttled or anything like that. That's a very good Calhoun team, and there's things on film that you can show that are big pluses for us, and then there's things that we obviously can tighten up, and if we tighten those things up, again, this is a group that's 13-3, probably is going to make some good noise going into postseason.
Yeah,
so
I would say
it was fun to watch.
All right, well, thanks for joining us on WC Athletics. Make sure you check out WC Athletics Saturday and next week. Lots of basketball to come. And thanks for joining us. Have a great night, everybody.